We all have dreams, dreams of success, love, happiness, of something more. It's what drives us, what gets us out of bed in the morning, keeps us moving forward even when things get tough. But here's the thing. For some reason, even when we're right on the edge of achieving what we've always wanted, it feels like we trip ourselves up. We sabotage our own progress. It's almost like there's this invisible force pushing us back just when we're about to make that leap. But what if that force is us? It's a tough thing to admit, isn't it? The idea that we might be the ones standing in our own way. But let's take a closer look at this. Self-sabotage isn't just a buzzword. It's a real pattern, and it happens more often than we care to admit. Why do we do it? Why would we mess things up when all we want is happiness, success, or fulfillment? It's like we're working against our own best interests. The truth is, self-sabotage is an unconscious defense mechanism. It's the part of us that's afraid to succeed, afraid of the unknown, the part that keeps us stuck in the safety of what we know. No matter how much we tell ourselves that we want change, sometimes we just can't break free. Think about the last time you were about to take a big step. Maybe it was applying for that job you always wanted. Maybe it was starting a new relationship. Or maybe it was making a decision that would change your life for the better. And then something happened. You hesitated. You procrastinated. You found reasons not to move forward. We've all been there. The fear starts creeping in. What if I fail? What if I succeed and can't handle it? And we retreat. We choose the comfort of staying exactly where we are, even though we're not happy, even though we know we're capable of so much more. But here's the thing. It's not just fear of failure that holds us back. It's fear of success too. Success can be just as intimidating. When we think about success, we picture the responsibility, the pressure, the expectations that come with it. Maybe we think we won't be able to handle it. Maybe we're afraid of what people will think of us when we finally make it. So, in an attempt to protect ourselves from these imagined dangers, we back off. But let me tell you something. That fear, it's not real. It's all in your head. And the moment we realize that the barriers we've created are often imaginary, that's when we can start to break free. We need to dig deeper. We need to ask ourselves the tough questions. Why do we hold back? Why do we procrastinate when we know what we need to do? The answer often lies in how we see ourselves. For many of us, our self-worth is tied to our accomplishments. We tie our value to our achievements, to what we've done, to how others see us. So when we face an opportunity to grow, a part of us panics. We feel like we're not good enough. We don't feel worthy of the success we're chasing. And because we don't feel worthy, we sabotage our chances. This is something we don't talk about enough. We rarely acknowledge how much of our behavior is rooted in how we feel about ourselves. We don't just fear failure. We fear that we're not enough. That maybe, just maybe, we'll get what we want and still feel empty inside. Or worse, that we'll be exposed for not being who we think we should be. But let me be clear. You are enough. You deserve success. You deserve happiness. And deep down, you know that. The problem is, you don't believe it. Not at the core of your being. If you did, you'd step into your power. You'd face challenges head on instead of running away. Let me tell you a secret. Believing in yourself is not an overnight fix. It's a journey, one small step at a time. It starts with changing the narrative in your head, rewiring your beliefs, and taking action even when you're scared. It starts with deciding that you won't let fear control you anymore. That even though you might feel like you're not good enough, you will do it anyway. You will show up anyway. You see, self-sabotage is not some villainous part of you. It's a coping mechanism. It's a response to fear and low self-worth. It's a way your mind tries to protect you from pain, from rejection, from the unknown. But it's also the very thing that's keeping you from reaching your potential. So how do you stop sabotaging your success? First, you start by getting honest with yourself. Recognize when you're holding back. Call yourself out. If you're avoiding something, ask yourself why. What's really going on underneath that hesitation? What fear are you really dealing with? Is it a fear of failure, or is it a fear of success? A fear of rejection, or a fear of being seen? Second, start making small, consistent steps toward what you want. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by how far you have to go, but the truth is you don't have to do it all at once. Just take one step, the next decision, the next action. Keep moving forward even when that voice in your head tells you to stop. Third, let go of perfection. Perfectionism is a trap. It keeps us stuck. We think that if we're not perfect, we're failures, but failure is part of the process. It's part of growth. Allow yourself to make mistakes. Allow yourself to learn. Perfection is an illusion. Progress is real. And finally, change how you talk to yourself. When you're facing a challenge, be kind to yourself. Stop the negative self-talk. Stop telling yourself that you're not good enough, that you'll never make it. You have to be your own biggest supporter. If you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. Breaking the cycle of self-sabotage is tough. It's not going to happen overnight. But if you can learn to face your fears, take action despite them, and love yourself no matter what, you will break free from the chains that have been holding you back. So, the next time you catch yourself hesitating, wondering if you should go for that promotion, start that new project, or ask that person out, remember this: you are worthy. You are capable. You are deserving of everything you want. Stop sabotaging your success. Take that leap, even if it's scary. Step into the life you know you deserve, because no one else is going to do it for you. It's up to you. And I promise you, once you start to break free from self-sabotage, you'll see the world in a whole new way. You'll realize you were the only one standing in your way all along. Thank you for watching.